now delighted to be joined by our guest, Mr. Ibrahim Refaey, our astrophysics student and founder of the Behind the Universe initiative. Ibrahim is a fourth-year student specializing in astrophysics. He's interested in art, programming, scientific research, and of course, most importantly, science communication in an entertaining manner which is accessible to the general public. Ibrahim, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
So tell me, astrophysics. Why did you choose astrophysics? It sounds very hard and complicated.
Okay, so I actually started my career maybe a bit early. I started actually as a graphic designer.
Okay.
I was like 10 or 11 years old.
Wow.
Then 2 years later, I moved into programming. I like to make games, and I actually made my first game when I was 13. At the same time, I was reading about physics and astronomy and space science, and what pushed me to pursue a career in this field, that I can mix the things I love, that's programming and astronomy and space science. So that's maybe why
How
I
you
picked
came into
astrophysics.
it.
Yeah.
So tell me a bit about your initiative, Behind the Universe. Where does this come from? What is it about?
Okay, so Behind the Universe simply do science communication, and science communication is that we present information in some kind of entertaining story or entertaining article that you get engaged with while learning new information.
Okay. So what age group do you target?
We mainly students,
Okay.
university students, and we recently targeted younger students, like high school students and prep school students.
And how popular is science communication?
Okay, so science communication in Egypt is not that popular actually, but maybe for us we reached like 80,000 followers on our Facebook page.
Right.
We have been working for 5 years, I guess. So I'm really satisfied about what we got.
So tell me, what is specifically science communication for people that don't know what it is?
Okay, so
What does it
science
entail?
communication, that I present to you information, science information, in entertaining ways. That maybe I tell you a story, and in the middle of this story I tell you some information, so you learn while actually listening to some interesting story or some interesting video or this kind of stuff.
So do you depend on visual material or audio material?
We do both. Like we mainly work in not audio as a podcast, but we do mainly articles, and we write articles on our Facebook page, and we also do videos. We actually start by creating like again some kind of stories, and we move to story to make it some kind of a short movie. And we present information in this movie by doing sketches and plays between actors, that at the end goal of all of this, that we present information while making this process.
Absolutely. So Ibrahim, you've actually won various awards in this area in different competitions, such as the Intel International Science and Engineering Fair. Could you tell us about this award?
Okay, so I guess I was in the second year in high school.
In high school?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, okay, so you're quite young still.
Yeah. So I made a project that it was a training system for people to improve their mental abilities or mental skills. And this was, I guess, my first competition I went into. And actually, this competition what made me make Behind the Universe. So when I went there, I saw a lot of people that do some cool stuff like robots, inventions, programming. So I had a question like, why nobody talks about these people? So maybe the answer for this question for me is that sometimes when you talk about science, people get bored.
Yeah.
So in order to change this, we do science communication. So I felt like, maybe what if I use my, I love creating stories and I love creative writing. What if I use my skills to talk about these people, to talk about scientists and what they do in some interesting story or some appealing article.
Very good.
So that's what actually started Behind the Universe.
So this was your main, initiative. And you also earned a bronze medal in this initiative, is that correct?
Yeah, exactly.
And then the NASA Space Apps Challenge. Tell me a bit about that.
So I participated in NASA Space Apps. It's a hackathon. We do like some kind of project for a short time period, and I participated 3 times. we became finalists in 2 times,
Wonderful.
and in 2021 we won the competition.
And what was the competition? What did you win?
Our
for?
project was we make some kind of a software for astronauts. It's like a shared framework between them and people on Earth to share information and to create logs. It's a bit complicated, but it's one of the most interesting projects I worked on.
So do you think when you show people really, for example, in this project, if you show people what's up in space, for example, you attract more people or you engage more people in a scientific manner? Is this how you approach the idea?
This is the point, yeah, because science is very interesting, but the way you present it, or the way that people sometimes present it, makes it boring. It makes it like, no, this actually made a lot of students hate pursuing career in the science field.
Does it make it easier? Because some of these things are very difficult concepts. Does it make it easier to grasp the concepts in this way?
Yeah. I mean, like there is some controversial ideas about this because some people think that it makes it a lot easier, that it's not academic anymore. But I see it's a way to start. Like for to start, it really made it. It really makes it easy for you to know and even to continue go into the hard stuff that we can't, as a science communicator, explain very well.
So tell me, Ibrahim, what are your future plans? What do you hope to do in the future when you graduate, for example?
Okay, so
I'm sure you have a plan. Go ahead and tell me.
Okay, there is a project I started recently. It mixes art, science, and programming, the three things that I really love. It's not launched yet. It's called Noxid. It will be launched soon. And this project actually means a lot to me. Like I make all the things that I love in one project. So I hope to make this project bigger. Maybe I will try to pursue my career in this.
So what does it entail? Tell me a bit.
Okay, so we make kind of educational games or science games for students. So I do programming in it. I create games and stories
So
for
it could be
games.
for gamers and for students to learn about science and play the game. Is that
Exactly,
correct?
and that's the point of the project. It's not. It will be launched soon, inshallah. So I hope.
And what age group can start playing? I mean, now from the age of 8, I know my boys are playing away. And is it accessible for such a young age, or is it targeting a higher age group?
We start from grade 7.
Okay.
So
11 years old, maybe.
yeah, maybe in
12.
this range, from grade 7 to high school. And we actually like have a plan maybe to go for younger ages in the future, but we start from this age group.
And do you have like a demo? Have you started letting kids at this age group play the games? How do you know that it would be interesting for this age group?
We actually started, like we made a prototype for a game. We tried it with the students. They really liked it. We didn't launch it officially, and we went to the market and all of this stuff. But we are on the plan. Maybe in a few months we will be out, and it will be came up to the world. Maybe it will blow up Egypt. I don't know.
Well, that sounds very interesting and very exciting indeed.
Thank
On
you.
this very positive note, I'd like to thank you very, very much, Ibrahim Refaey, our astrophysics student and founder of Behind the Universe Initiative. Thank you so much for coming in and for joining us on Now Please.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Thank you so much.